Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us send our gratitude to Almighty God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and the honorable judges, the dearest comment of MIBS, and certainly my lovely audience. It is undeniable that COVID-19 has become one of the biggest problems in which people frightened of for these 2 consecutive years. Yet, every cloud has a silver lining. It is depend on our perspective on how to face it, whether we want to consider it as an endless difficulties or we want to be helpful and confident to pass this pandemic. In particular, Ramadan month soon comes in roughly 3 weeks, where we need to prepare for this full of blessed month with some positive actions. Through this opportunity, I would like to deliver my speech in regard of how to become optimistic to face COVID-19 during Ramadan fasting. This speech is hurriedly made merely for pesantren MBS Kebumen, sewindu semakin maju. But prior to it, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sirri Nurul Azzahra Syah. I'm from SMA 8 Pekanbaru and I am 10th grader. Speaking about pandemic and Ramadan has become more and more interesting. We probably to focus on how the problem has impacted us during Ramadan. As such, we couldn't attend communal Tarawih prayer in the mosque in the first year. Yet, we didn't have fixed it, hence we could perform that prayer together in the second year. Thank God for the positive energy, what's so-called optimistic. Well, researchers from Rochester University reviewed the results of over 80 studies to look for common finding. They found optimism had a remarkable impact on physical health. Those who had a more optimistic outlook did better and had better results than those who were pessimistic. In the other words, being optimistic brings so many benevolent effects, not only for individual but also society. When optimistic is mentioned, several things come on my mind in regard of how to become it, and I strongly believe that these ways, which includes being grateful, doing what you love, and gathering with positive people will likely to boost our optimism. To begin with, we could perform gratitude. Gratitude is an expression to say thank you or show appreciation towards someone or their action. In this situation, a lot of people easily judge someone from their behavior, which is actually a small part of their behavior. From the word of thank you, it is a small thing that is very valuable. Actually, Ramadan is a time for gratitude because at that time of the month, we are obliged to fast. Fasting itself has a purpose so that we can feel what is felt by people who are unable to eat because lack of money. From here, we can get a lesson that not all this world have the same fortune. We should be thankful of what are at the moment, and I am positive this feeling lead us to the betterment of our Ramadan. Doing some activities that make you enjoy is a grateful thing because from there our creativity to do new things. People stay at home not because they are lazy. Maybe there they can find or collect ideas that can inspire people. For example, a trend of hijabi in one of the social media that makes people interested in doing new things. Honestly, I am a person who really don't like wearing hijab. Perhaps because I used to be in international school for 11 years. But when the pandemic came, I felt that the hijab was not a geeky person, but it was an obligation for us. And finally, I started learning to wear hijab because of the many styles that you can follow them. It makes me more optimistic to face my day, especially later during Ramadan. In the current situation, we must be able to differentiate between good people and bad people. But for me, close friends and family are people who can become our support system. Especially in the month of Ramadan, it's a holy month, so we must be careful in doing everything. So gathering with positive people can give positive energy too. But back again, because of COVID-19, we can't meet in the crowd. One of them is breaking fast together. But this is a new era where we can hold it virtually, even though the impression is a little bit different. But this is a way for us to meet each other. Hence, to have an event together such as Buka Puasa Bersama, which we conduct online. Although the fight might be less, the nuance of Ramadan remains on. To conclude, despite of the malevolent impact of pandemic, it is not unnecessary for us to stay in endless sorrow yet. We could have full of hope our betterment of our future by being optimistic. Further, this optimism could be actualized by having gratitude, doing some activities we enjoy, and we also need to socialize with positive people. Last but not least, speech will stay as empty words without realization. Then I would like to ask my fellow audience to play not only the way I explained, but some more thought from yours, in order to fulfill our holy month with positivity. Let's be optimism during Ramadan to achieve betterment of our life. The honorable judges, commit, and the audience, I am about to end my speech. Let's say Alhamdulillah for it. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.